This is Hardshell from Transformers Prime. And you're watching Kal-El Reviews.
Hey guys, welcome to Kal-El Reviews. This is Chris, and that is Beast Hunter's Shockwave. Really is just Shockwave from Transformers Prime, and he has some stupid crab things on him. In this mode they look okay, I guess, but as far as I'm concerned, they can piss off. They're just rubbery things. Crap, a lot of those Beast Hunters figures come with the armour, but they're rubbish, so let's get rid of those. And there he is, H-Tank. Can use this button, which springs that open, and funny enough, with the light it almost pipes when you open it and glows up a little bit, so there you go. That is H-Tank mode. Give you a size comparison. Let's sit him about there. There he is with first edition bulkhead, so there you go. So he's all spread out, so he's kind of big, but he's not huge. Anyway, so that's your size comparison, and let's transform, because I really don't care for this mode whatsoever. Alright, transformation is fairly easy. We'll try and keep it in frame. Just click that off and pull it off the ball joint while you're at it, because that's always fun. Anyway, so you just pop in that off that clip there and swing that out of the way. Come underneath, pop that arm out, swing that out of the way, just like so. You can go ahead and fold these tracks back like that, and then you have a very funny looking Shockwave. So I'll just there we are. So got him in the position there. You can come up and push these little bits up into there like that. Untab this chest section from the legs, swing it up and push it in. That makes his chest. Bring the legs down and straighten them out, down, and you're going to rotate the knee out, the thigh in, slide the foot in and off. I'm really not having a lot of luck today. Just slide that down even, push the foot up like that. There we are. Same here. Just down, push the foot up, and straighten everything out. Fold those down, straighten that out, and there you have Beast Hunter's Shockwave. So much nicer robot mode. Everything folds away quite nicely. Neat backpack. Stands quite stable. The gun arm is pretty big, but it will hold that up quite happily by itself. The gimmick still works, and it will stop wherever it wants, but it's easy enough just to put it back into position just by hand, like so, like that. Now I'll just do a quick size comparison while we've got him there. Just sit him there. There he is with Generations Thundertron. So roughly the same size as Voyager figure, and with his fellow scientist Knockout, and you can see quite a good scale there, I reckon. Not too bad at all. Get him out of the way, and we'll show you some of the features and the articulation. Okay, so he has light piping here, which you can't really see. It's in the back of the head. You see it a little bit there. I've showed you the gun. Other than that, if you come back here, you can unfold this track, fold that back down, and that will actually plug into that side piece of his arm, like, come on, there we go. And then he has his hose, but it does limit the articulation. That's actually come out there, but if it does stay in properly, there we are, it will limit how much articulation with the arm you've got, but overall not too bad. So I'll just quickly give him a bit of a pose there. So he'll hold any position with that. When you're done with the track, just unclip it, and it actually, you sort of loop it around and into the back, like so, and then it just slots in to that back section there, which it doesn't want to go. There we are. And just slots away in the back section, and you just fold that back down. Now, as for your articulation, I'm fighting with the camera right now. Head will rotate, not on a ball joint, just a rotation, and that's as far as it goes either way. Both arms will go 360. This little pauldron piece is on a spring, which is quite cool, so that will lift fairly high. You've got a bicep swivel there and a lower elbow bend, and that will go just under 90 degrees. On the other arm, same thing, spring loaded here, so that will go right up. You've got just one twist on here, there, 90 degree elbow, and the hand is on a ball joint, so that will rotate and bend in. No waist articulation on this guy, but he has forward hip and back hip. Back hip goes a lot further back than the forward. You've got thigh rotation at the top. You've also got knee rotation due to transformation and a 90 degree knee. And you have a toe which will go forward, but that's about it. Now, the biggest problem with this guy's articulation is this. That is how the hips work. So 1, 2, 3. There is no middle ground. So if you want him in an A stance, that's the smallest you can get. But you can pose him in some decent actiony poses with that articulation, and he will stand quite well on his own. If you position the feet right, he'll balance fine. So they're not too bad. Not that Shockwave ever did this. It was very cool, calm and collected, but hey, you can do it. Now, so that's your articulation. Stand him back there. Now, as for those stupid bits before, these, all they do in this mode is plug onto his shoulders, and the chest piece will plug onto his chest. I'm not even going to bother. Screw that. So, there you go, guys. I'm not going to transform me back. If you want to see that, just rewind it or something. Go backwards. Turn head upside down. Something like that. But we'll finish up and I'll give you my thoughts. Final thoughts. Alrighty, guys. Do I recommend him? Yes. Highly. The hips are a bit of a pain. I have heard of some people just reefing them until the ratchet disappears. I wouldn't do that myself. I'm quite happy with either having a dynamic pose or a stationary pose or static. Either way is fine by me. Other than that, I don't really have any issues. These are rubbish. Forget them. That little switch annoys me a little bit, but hey, the gimmick isn't too intrusive. The hose gimmick is cool. Overall, pretty good. If you like the Prime aesthetic, definitely pick him up, and he definitely looks like Shockwave. So, very happy with this guy. It's only just come out in Australia, so if you want to turn around and say I'm late, go for your life. Prime Beast Hunter Shockwave. Your reviewer. I'm Chris. Bye.